What's the most ridiculous thing someone has said to get out of trouble? I was working the late shift at a small coffee shop when a guy rushed in, clearly out of breath, and knocked over our tip jar while reaching for the counter. Coins went everywhere. I expected an apology. Instead, he looked at the mess, looked at me, and immediately said, "Wow, your floor is really slippery." I stared at him, processing the fact that the floor was carpet. He doubled down. "Yeah, see? That's dangerous. Someone could get hurt." I asked him politely to pick up the coins. He crossed his arms and said, "Legally, if gravity caused it, that's not my responsibility." I didn't even know where to begin with that. I pointed out that he had literally knocked it over with his elbow. He shook his head. "That's just your perspective." Apparently, reality was now up for debate. He then claimed the jar was placed too close to the edge, which forced him into an unavoidable physics situation. Things escalated when my manager came out. The guy instantly switched tactics and announced he was actually doing us a favor. "I was testing safety standards," he said confidently. "Imagine if that was hot coffee." My manager blinked slowly, the way people do when they're deciding whether to laugh or call security. She told him he could either clean it up or leave. He scoffed and said, "Unbelievable. You punish honesty now?" The moment she reached for the phone to call mall security, his entire personality rebooted. He crouched down, started scooping up coins, and kept repeating, no worries, happy to help." He even lined the coins up neatly on the counter like a display. When security arrived anyway, he smiled and said, "All sorted, misunderstanding." They asked what happened. He said, "Gravity attacked. I survived." Security escorted him out, and just before leaving, he turned back and said, completely serious, "You might want to thank me. This place would have failed an inspection." Then he walked straight into the glass door instead of the exit.